Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. In my first video, I discussed marketing and how a pandemic changed the dynamics of marketing. In this video, I'll have a brief discussion about the fundamentals of marketing so that it will help my audience to connect the dots when I'll be releasing some marketing related case discussions in my upcoming videos. So, without wasting much time, let's see what I'll be discussing today. We'll have a quick overview about the differences between marketing and sales. Then we'll have a look on some of the core concepts of marketing. I'll also discuss the marketing mix and 4 A's of marketing in the later part of this video. So let's begin. Let's find out about the differences between these two terms, marketing and sales. Let's go one by one. The objective of marketing is to provide customer delightment, while the ultimate objective of sales is maximization of sales. Marketing is more about customer needs, while sales is focused on the product or service the organization is providing. The efforts of the marketing team are measured through customer satisfaction, while for the sales team, it is measured by calculating the sales volume. Marketing team uses an integrated marketing approach for communicating with customers, while on the other hand, sales team prefers only sales promotion. So these were the differences between marketing and sales. Now let's find out some of the core concepts of marketing, which are very important for all of us. These are the four important concepts of marketing: customer versus consumer, satisfaction, customer value, needs, wants, and demand. Let's talk about the first one in detail: customer versus consumer. Customer is the person who purchases the product. He may or may not be the end user of that product, while consumer is the end user. He's the one who actually uses the product. A customer cannot always be a consumer. Let's understand this with the help of an example. When a customer, or specifically talking a parent, purchases a baby food product, the customer is the parent who is purchasing that baby food product. But on the other hand, the consumer is the child. So I hope now you are able to differentiate between these two kinds of similar terms who are actually not similar at all in some specific situations. Next important concept is satisfaction. Satisfaction reflects a person's judgment or perception of the perceived performance of a product or service in relation to its expectations. If the performance of the product or service matches the expectations, the customer is satisfied. If the performance of the product or service falls short of expectations, the customer is dissatisfied. If the performance of the product or service is beyond the expectations, the customer is delighted. Now, next important concept is customer value. Customer value refers to the total set of benefits a customer gets from a product to the cost he is paying for it. Benefits can be classified into two categories: functional and emotional. Functional benefit is the basic utility for which the product is being purchased, while the feeling of love, status, affection attached to a product can be considered as emotional benefit. Cost can be of four kinds: monetary cost, the MRP of the product; total time spent in searching, evaluation, and purchase of particular product is the time cost. Energy cost is the calories spent in buying the product, as buying a product from the local market as compared to a mall, or buying a product online as compared to a retail outlet is different, and there is a different level of energy consumption in each case. The mental energy spent in evaluation and decision is considered as psychic cost. The next important concept is all about needs, wants, and demand. Need is the basic requirement of a person and is generic in nature. These needs become wants when they are directed to specific objects that might satisfy the need. A want is basically a name given to a need. Demand is want for specific products backed by a willingness and ability to pay. For example, I am feeling hungry, I should have some food. This is my need. I want to have a burger. This is my want for an object to satisfy my need. Moving on, I want to have a burger from Burger King. This is my demand. But this will be considered as demand only if I have the ability and willingness to pay for it. Now, let's understand about the components of the traditional marketing mix. We have four important components, which are product, price, promotion, and place. Product component involves the planning, developing, and producing the right type of products and services to be marketed by the organization. Pricing involves establishing the policies regarding credit and discount. Marketing managers should determine the price in a way that the organization is able to sell the product and services successfully. Promotion deals with informing the target audience about the product and service and persuading them to purchase the same. It involves personal selling, advertising, publicity, digital marketing, and sales promotion. Place is considered with the choice of middlemen and the place where the product should be displayed and made available to the customers. These four components are also known as four P's of marketing. Similarly, we have four A's of marketing. Let's have a look. The four A's of marketing are acceptability, affordability, accessibility, and awareness. Acceptability is an extent to which a firm's total product offering exceeds customer expectations. Affordability is the extent to which consumers in the target market are able and willing to pay the product's price. It has two dimensions: economic, which is the ability of the consumer to buy the product, and psychological, which is the willingness to purchase. Sometimes the customer has the ability to buy a product, but he may not have the willingness. So, both the dimensions are equally important here from an affordability perspective. And when acceptability is combined with the affordability, it determines the product value proposition. Accessibility refers to the extent to which consumers are able to readily acquire the product, which again has two dimensions: availability and convenience. Sometimes your product is available, but the location where it is available is not convenient enough for the customer to visit and make the transaction. So, these two dimensions are equally important from an accessibility perspective. Awareness is the extent to which your target audience is informed about the product's characteristics and reminded to repurchase if they have already made a transaction. So, these were the fundamentals of marketing, which not only individuals from the marketing domain should understand, but everyone should be aware of these things. As everyone may not be a marketing expert who is working in this domain, but in their routine life, they are a customer. So, it is important for everyone to understand these core concepts of marketing. These are not the only important core concepts of marketing, there are more to it, which will be covered in my upcoming videos. I hope you all had a great time while watching my video. Do share your feedback and suggestions in the comment box below. Thank you.